Tonight in the NBA, a matchup between two teams heading in very different directions delivered a dramatic storyline, a defensive battle, and a fourth-quarter collapse that ultimately decided the outcome. The Los Angeles Lakers walked away with a hard-fought 192 victory over the Houston Rockets, but the final score only tells part of the story. For much of the game, Houston looked ready to pull off a major win until everything unraveled in the final minutes. Before we break down the key moments from this game and what it means for both teams going forward, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more NBA updates and breaking sports news. And if you enjoy in-depth coverage like this, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's take a closer look at how this matchup unfolded. The game took place in Houston, where the Rockets were hoping to build momentum and prove they could compete against one of the most recognizable franchises in basketball. On the other side, the Los Angeles Lakers entered the game looking to strengthen their position in the Western Conference standings and continue building consistency during the later stretch of the NBA season. From the opening tip, it was clear that this game would not be a typical high-scoring shootout. Instead, it quickly developed into a defensive struggle, with both teams finding it difficult to establish rhythm offensively. The first quarter featured aggressive defense and physical play from both sides. The Rockets managed to keep pace with the Lakers thanks to strong early energy, forcing turnovers and contesting shots effectively. Houston's defense created several opportunities in transition, allowing them to stay within striking distance. Meanwhile, the Lakers relied on their experienced roster to maintain control of the tempo. Veteran leadership helped Los Angeles remain composed even as the Rockets pushed the pace and attempted to disrupt their offense. As the game moved into the second quarter, both teams continued trading baskets in what remained a tightly contested matchup. Neither side was able to create significant separation on the scoreboard. Houston's young core showed flashes of promise, executing several well-designed offensive sets and attacking the basket with confidence. At the same time, the Lakers countered with disciplined ball movement and key mid-range shots to keep the game balanced. By the halftime, the contest remained close, reflecting just how evenly matched the teams were through the first two quarters. The Rockets had done an impressive job containing the Lakers' offensive weapons, while Los Angeles continued to rely on defense and patience to maintain stability. When the second half began, Houston appeared ready to make a serious push. The Rockets came out with renewed intensity in the third quarter, increasing defensive pressure and pushing the ball quickly up the court. Their aggressive play resulted in several scoring opportunities that briefly gave them momentum. Fans inside the arena could sense that Houston had an opportunity to take control of the game if they could maintain that level of execution. But as the final quarter approached, the game's momentum began to shift. The Lakers adjusted their defensive strategy, tightening coverage on Houston's perimeter shooters and limiting driving lanes into the paint. This adjustment proved to be one of the most decisive moments of the night. As the final quarter began, the Houston offense suddenly stalled. Houston struggled to convert key possessions, missing several critical shots and failing to capitalize on opportunities that earlier in the game had kept them competitive. At the same time, the Lakers began to take advantage of Houston's offensive slowdown. Los Angeles executed a series of controlled offensive possessions, focusing on efficient shot selection and limiting turnovers. Their disciplined approach allowed them to gradually extend their lead as the Rockets searched unsuccessfully for offensive answers. What had been a close and competitive game quickly started to tilt in favor of the Lakers. During the fourth quarter, Houston managed to score only a limited number of points, a dramatic drop-off from their earlier performance in the game. The Rockets' shooting struggles became increasingly evident as possessions ended with contested shots or missed opportunities near the basket. Meanwhile, the Lakers continued to build momentum, converting key baskets and maintaining strong defensive pressure that prevented Houston from mounting a comeback. The final minutes of the game reflected that shift in momentum. Los Angeles remained calm and methodical, closing out the game with steady execution on both ends of the court.
Houston, despite strong effort throughout the earlier quarters, could not recover from the offensive drought that defined the fourth period. When the final buzzer sounded, the Lakers had secured a 192 victory. While the scoreline may appear relatively close, the fourth quarter ultimately told the story of the game. For the Lakers, the win represents another step forward as they continue building momentum during a critical part of the NBA season. Strong defensive adjustments and late-game composure proved to be the difference. For the Rockets, however, the game highlights an ongoing challenge that young teams often face: maintaining offensive consistency and composure during high-pressure moments late in games. Despite the loss, there was still encouraging signs for Houston. The team showed the ability to compete with one of the league's most experienced franchises for 3 quarters. Their defensive energy and transition play demonstrated the potential that exists within their young roster. But as the fourth quarter revealed, turning competitive performances into victories requires execution when the pressure is highest. For the Lakers, the victory reinforces the importance of experience and strategic adjustments. The Lakers' ability to adapt defensively and capitalize on Houston's offensive struggles allowed them to control the final stretch of the game and secure the win. As the NBA season continues, games like this can play a significant role in shaping playoff positioning and team confidence. For the Rockets, the focus will now shift toward learning from this performance and improving late-game execution in future matchups. For the Lakers, the goal will be to build on this victory and continue refining their approach as the competition intensifies. Before we wrap up, if you enjoyed this breakdown of the Lakers' victory over the Rockets, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more NBA analysis and sports news updates. And we'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Do you think the Lakers can maintain this momentum heading into the next phase of the season? And what does Houston need to change to avoid fourth quarter struggles like we saw tonight? Share your thoughts in the comments below. One thing is clear. In the NBA, games can be decided not just by talent, but by who executes best when the pressure is at its highest. And tonight, when the fourth quarter arrived, the Los Angeles Lakers proved they were the team ready to deliver.